The Astros and the Blue Jays play the middle game of a 3-game series. Astros losing a tough one last night in extra innings 4-3. They are still maintaining their spot in first place in the AL West, but things are tightening up with the Rangers winning again earlier today. They're just 2 games back, and the Mariners sit a game back. They play later on tonight.
A big one for Jose Barrios. He's on 7 days rest, 3 extra days of rest, coming off a tough outing in Cincinnati in which he lasted only 2 innings. John Schneider, though, has been steadfast in saying they still believe in him. They have faith in him. He chops one to the left side. Ernie Clement, it's short again tonight, and Barrios retires the first batter he faces.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
4 consecutive hits in 4 of his last 5 at bats. He grounded out his last at bat last night. So Yordan went 3 straight hits last night, having himself a nice series here. Already 4 for 6.
0-2. Called strike 3. Frozen with a fastball. Went outside, inside, outside again, all in the zone to strike out Correa on 3 pitches.
2 down, a runner still at first, and here's Christian Walker, who was hitting 6th last night, but he's in the cleanup spot tonight.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Bounced out of the glove of Kirk. Barrios picks it up to complete his own strikeout and end the top of the first inning.
Right-hander Jason Alexander on the mound for your Houston Astros, making his 15th appearance overall. It will be his 10th start with the Astros. There you see that 3.919 ERA with the Astros. Overall a 4.68 ERA.
Oh, hit well to right field. Sanchez back near the wall, and he will jump up and make the catch on the wall. Jesus Sanchez played that pretty casually for a nice catch on the wall.
Really did, didn't he? I think that wall kind of surprised him a little bit. He did a good job of getting back there and making that play.
2 out, nobody on for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss, struck him out on a slow changeup. Guerrero goes down. The first punch out for Alexander, and the side is retired.
Leadoff base runner for the Astros here in the second.
Jake Myers has done a great job hitting on the road this season. He comes into this game with a .356 average.
Meanwhile, 3-2 and a swing and a miss to get Myers for out number 1.
Well, he worked him inside very effectively.
So 2 out, Sanchez still at second, and now it's up to Yainer Diaz. Driven in 5 runs in his last 3 games.
That ball hit well to right field, sending Lucas all the way back. He's looking up, and it's off the top of the wall. 1 run scores. Yainer into second. He goes sliding with an RBI double. Astros take a 1-0 lead. That didn't miss being a home run by much.
You've got to be kidding me with where that hit.
It was right where the wall down that right field line gets a little higher. 1-2-3 first for Jason Alexander on 10 pitches. Faces Dalton Varsho, left-handed hitting center fielder.
This one on the ground on 2 big hops. Ramon Arias will take his time and throw a strike.
Another 3-2 pitch. Low ball 4. Great at bat by Barger. Very borderline pitch there, but he gets the benefit of the call from Brennan Miller, and it is the Blue Jays' first base runner of the game.
Certainly looked like it caught the bottom of the zone. Can the Blue Jays take advantage of that break? Ernie Clement is the batter. 2-1 the count on Clement, and he lines it into left. It's getting to the wall. Barger on his way to third, but he is going to be held on a line drive double by Ernie Clement.
Well, Ernie Clement's done a great job. That's his 29th double of the season.
So Barger at third, Clement in second, 2 outs, 1-0 Astros. And here's Joey Loperfido, the former Astro, left-handed hitting left fielder, 3-2. Loperfido bloops it left side. Correa racing into foul territory, makes the catch. Side retired.
Blue Jay masher Yordan Alvarez up 1 for 1 today and 4 for 6 so far in the series.
That's hit hard through the right side, base hit. Yordan Alvarez 2 for 2.
Unfortunately, he hasn't been able to get the ball in the air. He had a double in the 5th inning, one of his 3 hits last night, and this is a pitch that runs out over the plate a little bit. And look at Barrios saying, okay, how'd you get to that ball?
So 1 on, 1 out for Carlos Correa, called out on strikes in the first.
Rope to second, picked up, sliding by Jimenez. He flips to Clement for 1 and over to first for an inning-ending double play. A hard 1 bouncer snared by the platinum glover Andres Jimenez to start a 4-6-3 double play and end the top of the 3rd inning.
Jimenez, second baseman, who just made a nice defensive play to lead things off.
Pretty good pitch there. It floated away from Andres Jimenez for his 2nd strikeout. Jason Alexander starts the 3rd with a K.
2 outs now for Nathan Lucas. Here's the 1-2. Pulled to the right side. A ground ball hugging the ground. Urias the second baseman has it, and he throws out Lucas for the third out of the inning. So a 1-2-3 for Jason Alexander. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the first baseman, will lead things off against Jason Alexander. It's a hard ground ball, flagged down by Correa at third, gets up and throws out Guerrero on a very tough second hop with a ton of backspin.
Yeah, that was hit so hard, and then you throw in the tough hop. Correa did a good job absorbing it, going down to the ground to his left. Nicely done. 2 outs in the fourth. A lot of quick outs.
Alejandro Kirk, their catcher, is the batter. Off the end of the bat, squibbed up the middle, there's Pena. Cutting across the infield, throws him out, and that's the third out of the inning. And there goes Jason Alexander back to the dugout. 1-2-3.
And the Astros go in order on 3 ground ball outs. A very nice inning for both the infield and Barrios on the mound.
And that will do it for the top of the 5th. 3 groundouts generated by Jose Barrios. Still 1-0 Houston.
Ernie Clement is 2 for 2, and he's on with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Joey Loperfido, fouled out his first time up. There goes Clement, the 2-2, swing and a miss, struck him out. Thrown on a second, is there in plenty of time. A strike him out, throw him out, double play with Pena applying the tag on Clement. Side retired. Jason Alexander, 5 scoreless innings. So 1 out, nobody on for Carlos Correa, who is struck out and bounced into a double play.
That ball's drilled deep to left field. Forget about it. Carlos Correa, career home run number 200. Makes it a 2-0 Astros lead.
And that's the 12th home run Barrios has surrendered in his last 12 starts.
Number 200 off the fellow Puerto Rican, off of the back wall of the Blue Jays bullpen.
And that will be the last pitch thrown by Jose Barrios tonight. A nice outing for him.
Andres Gimenez starts off the home 6 with a single.
George Springer will bat. On the ground to Walker. He'll go to second for 1. Pena will go to Alexander, covering and safe as Springer.
That was close. How about Jason Alexander getting over there to be ready for the throw?
Called safe by Jeremy Rehak, and we'll see if the Astros challenge. They are going to challenge this one.
How about it? That was going to be close.
The ball beat him. So it's just a matter of whether the foot's on the bag.
I think he got, well, it totally looked like it was on the bag when he made the catch.
So I think that's an out.
How about it?
We just got a freeze frame where you can see the ball in Alexander's glove with Springer's left foot hovering over the base.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Houston will retain its challenge.
Looks like the right call.
So it's a 3-6-1 double play, and there are 2 outs and nobody on.
This ball into center. Jake Myers tells Jesus Sanchez, I've got it, and he does for the final out of the inning.
The summer of Jason Alexander continues. 6 scoreless innings, 3 hits, a walk, and 3 strikeouts.
Jason Alexander back out there, leading 2-0 over Toronto. And it's a ground ball hit weakly to Pena at shortstop, a little crow hop. And he gets Guerrero by 2.5 steps.
And this is the longest outing for Jason Alexander this season. The first time this year he's got an out in the 7th inning for the Astros.
The pitch to Kirk, and it's a chopper. Backhanded by Pena at shortstop. Long throw, and it's dug out by Christian Walker at first base.
1-2-3 for Jason Alexander, who faced the minimum from the 3rd through the 7th.
The Astros have loaded the bases for Jake Myers.
Myers has had a rough night. He's struck out all 3 times he's come to the plate.
Lefty's 1-0. On the ground to short, backhanded Clement. He'll go to the short way to second, and after some stress, it's still a scoreless inning for Blue Jays pitching. They strand the bases loaded on a hit and 2 walks. Jason Alexander, the starter, out for Houston, and into the game, lefty Steven Okert, who the Blue Jays saw yesterday.
Infield hit for the pinch hitter Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So an infield hit to start the 8th inning. Here's Ernie Clement.
Swing and a miss, got him on a high fastball away. Clement is finally retired, 1 away.
Ty France hitting for Joey Loperfido.
Lined off the end of the bat, sinking in shallow right center and down for a base hit. Past Cam Smith. Stopping at second, Kiner-Falefa. Long throw goes into 3rd, and it's a bloop single for France. And the Blue Jays preying a little bit on a rookie in Smith, who's a natural 3rd baseman, just switched to the outfield this year. Now it's 1st and 2nd, only 1 out, and Andres Gimenez is up. They leave him in to go left on left.
Base hit into right field. Kiner-Falefa coming in to score. Straw racing around to 3rd, and Andres Gimenez delivers. And the Blue Jays have their first run of the night.
That'll be the end of the night for Steven Okert.
2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Runners at the corners, which draw the tying run at third. Lucas 0 for 3 tonight.
Lucas is hitting .316 with runners in scoring position.
Hit on the ground up the middle and through into center field. Into scoring time, the game is Straw. Nathan Lucas past the dive of Ramon Urias at second. Has tied it at 2 in the bottom of the 8th.
And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes to the plate with Jimenez, the go-ahead run 90 feet away. Ground ball left side, Pena to his right, he has it. Throws to first in time to retire the side, but the Blue Jays tie it on RBI singles by Jimenez and Lucas.
Jeff Hoffman pitched the 10th inning in last night's game. He threw just 10 pitches.
In here to keep this game right where it's at.
Here's Yainer Diaz, an RBI double in the second. He's 1 for 3. He's 1 away. And that is hammered deep to left field. And you can kiss that one goodbye.
Jeff Hoffman, that home run ball has been an issue for him all season long.
Yainer Diaz puts the Astros up 3-2.
Yainer, have yourself a series. 2 RBIs tonight. Had an RBI double last night and 3 hits.
Ryan Abreu on the mound for the Astros for a second straight night.
Here's the guy that tied the game against him last night, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Called third strike. He comes back and gets the save tonight. The Astros get a much-needed win.
Yainer Diaz is the hero in this one for the Astros.